We cleared our schedules to go on a vacation this summer. Our destination is on the other side of the ocean, the Azure Islands. Inside the visitor center on the island, tourists from all over the world are figuring out their next stop by the counter. The sea breeze makes the brochures rustle, and a colorful promotional flyer spirals downward. It lands at my feet. Chirpy Island Ecological Evaluation Event. Island Experience Reviewers. Limited time recruitment.
You have a good eye. This is a hidden gem our tourism bureau recently developed.
It doesn't sound like a typical tourist activity.
Correct. Chirpy Island is in the southernmost region of the archipelago. It's not officially open to the public yet. However, to develop more tourism routes, the Tourist Board is hosting an annual event for island experience reviewers.
This year's experience is about visiting a small island to evaluate their newly developed ecotourism routes.
Chirpy Island is rich in natural resources and maintains the most pristine tropical island scenery. Set sail for an adventure, go for walks in the rainforest, and observe rare bird species. All kinds of activities are available. Most importantly, even during peak tourist season, you don't have to worry about crowds. It's a cozy hideaway for two.
The staff's words drift around my heart like a gentle sea breeze. I'm tempted.
But
Something seems to cross her mind. Hesitation flickers in her expression.
the only caveat is, because of the protofield's influence, the creatures on Chirpy Island have become exceptionally clever. You might occasionally encounter some mischievous animals that could surprise you.
If I can handle wanderers, then this level of mischief shouldn't be worrisome. On the flyer, the island is surrounded by verdant forest and emerald waters that shimmer like translucent jade. Summer days always slip away quickly. I need to make the most of this and create some extraordinary memories. I'll ask him to try this out with me. Sunlight pours over Chirpy Island. The air is infused with the scent of sea salt and tropical flowers. Just as we arrive at the white building housing the hotel, a small round robot hovers before us.
Welcome to Chirpy Island. I'm Otto, your front office coordinator for this trip. I hope you have a relaxing vacation.
You're even on a remote island. Otto, wearing a grass skirt, spins and gives me a garland with tropical flowers.
Are you sure you want me to wear this?
As island experience reviewers, we need to participate in the local welcome rituals.
The photos will be compiled into a personalized album and delivered to you after you leave.
I didn't expect the guest rooms to be far away from the lobby. Thank goodness they delivered our luggage in advance. It would have been a hassle to carry those heavy bags. We're walking back to our room now.
I do remember you saying that we should travel light before we left. So it was part of your plan. You needed the extra space to clean out the souvenir shop.
As they say, since you're here, you might as well do it. The door recognizes us and unlocks itself. Just as I'm about to push it open, Zayne grabs my wrist.
Wait, do you hear that?
Rustling seeps past the slightly ajar door. Did someone break in? We exchange a glance before forcefully pushing the door open. We soon come face to face with several pairs of round, beady black eyes. The sheer curtains billow wildly in the sea breeze. Meanwhile, several plump creatures sit on the coffee table with an overturned fruit bowl. Upon seeing us, they freeze and become little fluffy statues. Is this the hotel's special welcome committee?
The local residents' hospitality is certainly unique.
My eyes land on a particularly plump tree kangaroo. It's standing on our open suitcases as it tries to stuff a snowman-shaped wallet into the pouch on its belly. That's my wallet. Under my steadfast gaze, the tree kangaroo's paw trembles. A pair of sunglasses falls out of its pouch.
And my sunglasses.
Oh no, they're running away! Zayne, hurry! We got our sunglasses and wallet back. We stand in a grove of palm trees near the hotel. Dejected, the tree kangaroo stands in an ice cage and reluctantly retrieves items from its pouch. Surprisingly, Zayne's cufflinks and my hairpin are among its assorted collection.
Wild tree kangaroos rarely collect accessories. The island's protofield is most likely intensifying their brain activity. They have an affinity for round objects, too. Truly, they have a unique, single-minded aesthetic.
After retrieving the stolen goods, Zayne dissolves the ice cage. Confused, the tree kangaroo lifts its head.
You're not going to leave?
The tree kangaroo cautiously extends a foot and sees we have no intention of stopping it. It stares at Zayne and blinks a few times as if it made a decision. Then it reaches into its pouch again. What is it? Colorful seashells, pebbles, and even half a piece of coconut candy tumble out as it rummages. They lie scattered on the ground. Is your pouch some kind of bottomless bag? How can you fit so many things in there? Under our watchful eyes, it carefully nudges a small yellow ball towards Zayne's feet. Before we can react, it darts into the bushes. Then it peeks its head out from behind a tree to watch us. Is it thanking us or apologizing for what happened earlier?
I don't think this peace offering has a legitimate origin.
Curious, I move closer and see a creamy yellow egg with cloud-like patterns resting in Zayne's palm. It gave us an egg. Its color is unusual too. What do you think will hatch from it?
Based on the shape and texture of the shell, it's most likely a bird.
I poke the egg and sense its warmth against my fingertip. The egg unexpectedly rolls in a circle on Zayne's palm.
I suppose the resident inside it can't wait to come out.
After a thorough discussion, Zayne and I take the strange egg back to our hotel. As for what happens after, we'll decide once we get in touch with the Wildlife Protection Society. After contacting the local conservation organization, we learn that this egg likely belongs to an undocumented new species of bird. Until the experts arrive, we'll temporarily serve as its caretakers and nurture this unknown life. The manual says that having the nest resemble a natural one will help baby birds adapt to the wild more quickly.
Is that why you made me collect branches and coconut shells first thing in the morning?
Our friend has been moving more and more frequently lately. It might hatch in the next few days. Dawn arrives as Zayne and I sit shoulder to shoulder in a corner of the hotel courtyard. We're organizing the materials we've collected. Following the care manual provided by the organization, we build a nest for our islander that's going to hatch.
All these preparations. Is this a special ritual that all first-time pet owners experience?
It's our first meeting. I want us to make a good impression. Despite his teasing words, Zayne earnestly leans in to help me create the bird's nest. These branches are too stiff. I can't weave them. Discouraged, I lower my hands and look at Zayne.
You keep staring at me. Are you going to use my hair to tie the branches together?
That's a good idea. Pretending to lunge for Zayne's hair, I reach out. I heard that some birds decorate their nest with pretty objects to attract their feathery sweethearts. Zayne doesn't pull away. He lets my fingers move like fluttering little birds in his palm until he gently holds them.
You can probably skip that step. I think the person you're referring to was attracted to you a long time ago.
After a morning of hard work passes, a rather beautiful bird nest sits before us. We did it! Zayne holds out his hand to me. Good job, us!
I was actually asking you to hand me the wrench.
After Zayne successfully hangs up the bird's nest, he holds out his hand to me again. Do you need another tool?
No. This time, it's to celebrate our hard work.
As if sensing a home, the incubator behind us emits a series of crisp sounds reminiscent of cracking eggshells. Surprised, Zayne and I freeze and turn toward the sound. There's a small crack at the top of the eggshell. A tiny wet beak struggles to push its way out. It's at least 10 times rounder than I imagined. The ball that just hatched shakes their wings. As if they understood my words, they nuzzle my palm. Zayne cautiously reaches out, but Wuji immediately retreats into my palm. Only their tiny, bean-like eyes peek out.
They're afraid of me.
All babies are afraid of doctors. Little birds are no exception. Don't worry, they don't know you yet. I'm sure they'll like you once you spend some time together.
You believe in me?
Of course, I'm speaking from experience. The little bird in my hand looks left and right. Then they tilt their head in confusion. Wuji is growing faster than we expected. It's probably because of the protofield. After our birdie finally learns how to find food, Zayne and I officially start our exploration as island experience reviewers. I thought you'd choose to walk to the forest on the other side of Chirpy Island. I didn't think you'd take a boat to traverse the crystal caves around the island.
Since we're here to experience what this place has to offer, being cautious would be too boring. Besides, didn't you want to see the beach? We wouldn't have been able to get here if we went to the forest.
Zayne and I stop in our tracks when we arrive at a pure white beach. At first glance, the shoreline looks as if it's covered with a thick blanket of snow. It reminds me of Zayne for some reason. I scoop up a handful of fine snow, warmed by the sun and pleasantly hot. It slips through my fingers.
How does it feel?
It's like warm snow in summer. Oh, what should I do? I want to build a Zayne.
Since when did I become synonymous with snowmen?
Just now. I crouch down and begin building a snowman with the white sand. Zayne helps by compacting the sand. Before long, a prompt snowman gradually takes shape. I feel like something's missing. I know! I pick up a few frangipanis and place them on the little snowman's head. The big snowman is wearing a garland, so the little snowman shouldn't be left out. In the middle of our conversation, we hear a sound behind us and turn to look. A curious little seal tilts its round head as it examines our sand snowman. Am I seeing things? Why is there a seal on a tropical island?
It's a tropical spotted seal unique to the Azure Islands. They're rare. It looks like it considers the snowman to be a companion.
I watch the seal curiously touch the snowman with its flippers. Then I turn and spread my arms toward Zayne.
Come here.
I jump into Zayne's arms. He catches me, and our laughter spills out. Aren't you going to ask why I did that?
There doesn't need to be a reason, but I'm curious if there is one. So, why did you do that?
A good snowman deserves a good seal's hug. So a big snowman? It's a terrible joke, but Zayne still smiles.
Yes, the other snowman shouldn't be left out.
Although we're here to explore, we can't resist the urge to find gifts for Wuji as we head back. This crystallized branch is hard enough for Wuji to sharpen their beak with. They might like these chestnuts too. Let's grab some. Before we know it, our pockets are filled with trophies.
At this rate, we might be able to open a store if we keep collecting things. We can call it the Birdie Store.
Heroes returning from a hunt should always bring back some gifts.
A hunt?
Yeah, haven't you heard about the theory that says pets think they're hunting whenever they go outside? If they don't bring anything back home, the pet will think it failed at hunting.
Is that why you're always eager to sift through my bags when I come home?
You caught me red-handed, but it's because you always bring back lots of delicious treats.
Indeed. I would have a thought such as, she'd like this, and then I'd buy it.
Returning to the hotel courtyard in the evening, I discover a seashell wind chime strung with a thin cord on the hammock. It seems he didn't forget to bring me back a trophy from his hunt this time. Afternoon sunlight spills into the courtyard, and the air carries the faint, refreshing sweet scent of fruit. Its source is the dazzling array of tropical fruits laid out before me and Zayne.
For this summer mocktail challenge, all experienced reviewers must use at least 3 island-exclusive fruits to create a cold drink. After uploading a photo of your creation to the official website, the entry with the most likes will win a 3-year free accommodation voucher. The beverage will become an island-exclusive specialty drink.
Soursop and mango. The colors complement each other well, but wouldn't they be overwhelmingly sweet together?
I'll try adding some tamarind. It might balance out the flavor.
I heard that when soursop and tamarind are mixed together, you get a carrot-like flavor. Zayne's hand stops just as it's about to touch the tamarind. It then pinches the stem of a pear.
I think the pear is more fitting for today's theme.
Just as I hide a smile, Wuji wobbles onto the table. They let out a weak whimper before splaying their talons. They press their tummy against the cold glass bowl. Wuji looks really tired. Zayne frowns slightly and reaches out to touch Wuji's head.
They have a high body temperature. They might be suffering from heat exhaustion. Let's move them to a place with shade before giving them water. If that doesn't help, we'll contact the Wildlife Protection Society.
There's some shade under the lush vegetation near the courtyard. I gently carry Wuji over there while Zayne brings a small dish filled with cold water. Wuji struggles to roll over. They deliberately turn their back to Zayne. They're not interested in the water.
We'll have to try this, I suppose.
Zayne raises his hand, and a handful of glistening snow appears out of nowhere. It bursts like ice blue fireworks above Wuji's head. Our birdie slowly flaps their wings and sits up. They spin and let the snowflakes cover their down feathers.
They cheered up rather quickly.
As expected of Dr. Zayne, you have a way with the kids at the hospital, and it works with our birdie.
It's also very effective with adults.
I immediately reach out, and a small cluster of snowflakes falls down. It cools the warmth of my hand.
I need to add a little surprise for grown-ups.
A moment passes, and I receive a glistening cup of pear juice with shaped ice. Zayne made it for me.
It might not be special, but I can guarantee it tastes good at the very least.
I take a spoonful. The shaped ice is refreshing and delicious. Just as I'm about to give out a compliment.
Delicious! More, please!
That wasn't me. I was about to say something similar though.
I know. You don't end your sentences with chirp.
Wait, if it wasn't me and it wasn't you, then... We look toward the area with the shade at the same time. As expected, Wuji is standing on the spoon, their feet pressed down on the handle. After updating the Wildlife Protection Society about our birdie's condition, we received some new information from them. Although it's difficult to determine the exact species, Wuji most likely belongs to one that displays a high level of intellect. I can't believe Wuji's smart. They might be a genius among birds.
I guess we have 2 geniuses now.
Wuji is already strutting around with their tail up and chest puffed out during our conversation. Hearing those words makes them more proud. Unfortunately, they get carried away. Be careful! In the ensuing chaos, the source of juice is knocked over. The liquid in our birdie tumble into the pear-flavored shaped ice. Zayne fishes Wuji out of the ice. To our surprise, they stretch their neck and flap their wings. Then they peck at the shaped ice again. Is it really that delicious?
We rescued them in the nick of time, and the other side of the shaved ice is still intact. We can try it.
Allow me. I scoop a spoonful into my mouth. The uniquely sweet and tangy flavor spreads across my tongue. It actually tastes really good.
A certain genius accidentally stumbled into success.
As our chaotic afternoon winds down, we sit cross-legged in the shade of a tree. We share a cup of our special blend accident. Zayne, how many likes do you think our creation will get?
Based on current projections, we're guaranteed 4 likes, and potentially more.
Zayne gives me his phone. I'm shocked to see the screen showing a link he shared. Grayson and Yvonne have already liked it. I'll share it right now. The shaved ice sits on the ground as the sea breeze sweeps past us and carries the fragrance of fruit. The sounds of cicadas and waves intertwine to create a languid summer afternoon. Nearby, Wuji sneaks over to steal another bite. They shake their head vigorously because of the cold. Ever since Zayne created a pile of snow for Wuji, they stopped being afraid of him. But I noticed how they're becoming more alike.
Wake up!
In the early morning, I groggily open my eyes. I find myself staring into Wuji's round, beady black eyes. Noticing I'm awake, they lower their head and nuzzle my fingertip. Wuji's more punctual than an alarm clock. The arm around my waist tightens slightly. Good morning, Zayne. Wuji is here to wake us up.
Good morning.
Ever since they started living with us, they developed a strict daily routine. On the other hand, Zayne, we stayed up late last night, so he's unusually reluctant to get out of bed.
They're becoming more attached to you lately.
Oh? Are you jealous of a bird, Dr. Zayne?
I wouldn't call it that. However, I can understand why they're attached to you.
He gently kisses the corner of my lips.
Our bird isn't the only one who likes being by your side.
It's morning, and the aroma of fried eggs fills the kitchen. I'm making fresh juice while Wuji stands on the edge of the counter. They're helping out. Wuji, can you pass me the lemon? Our birdie tilts their head. With a push of their talon, they flip the recipe book to the page that lists juice proportions.
They want you to add exactly 2 lemons as shown in the chart.
I raise an eyebrow as I watch Zayne use a digital scale to measure out bird food. Zayne, doesn't it feel like Wuji's becoming more like you?
Really? I haven't noticed.
Zayne gives me a puzzled look as he absent-mindedly straightens a crooked jar of nuts. Behind him, Wuji flaps their wings as they fly past. They extend their talon to pick up a fallen dishcloth, hang it up, and straighten it. Their movements are as graceful as flowing water. You two are exactly alike. While cleaning the birdcage, I find even more proof to support my theory. I hold up our birdie's food dish and gestures for Zayne to look at the dried carrot pieces buried at the bottom. Mister, I absolutely refuse to eat carrots. The evidence is irrefutable. You two even have the same picky eating habits.
Ah, carrots truly are a force of evil in the culinary world.
Our birdie extends their talon and drags the carrots under them. It's an attempt to conceal the evidence of their picky eater crime. When they notice me watching, they immediately flop down on their cushion and roll onto their back. They're trying to distract me by acting cute. I look at Zayne again.
I didn't teach them that.
The storm subsides and it'll soon be time for us to say goodbye to our bird. Ever since Wuji learned to fly, going out to explore has become part of their daily routine. Is a seashell your gift for today?
They memorized our habit of going out to hunt for them, I suppose.
After settling down the seashell, Wuji nuzzles my fingertips before turning around and hopping onto the small wooden table nearby. Watching them use their talons to open the plant guidebook we found for them, I move closer to Zayne. Do you think they're actually preparing for grad school? A few days ago, I saw them carrying plants that look exactly like the ones in the guidebook. They even compared them. Zayne puts away his newspaper before pulling me into his embrace.
I doubt it. They need a student ID card to go to grad school.
As the Wildlife Protection Society's rescue ship arrives at the dock, our island experience event officially comes to an end.
Thank you so much. The observation data will be incredibly valuable and a huge help for our ongoing ecological assessment. After we complete the health assessment, we'll relocate them to a suitable protected area. Here's the contact information for our group. Feel free to visit us anytime.
Thank you.
Take good care of yourself, okay? I crouch down and gently touch Wuji's little head. They respond with a few soft chirps as if to say goodbye. As the ship disappears from sight, I stare at the horizon. I'm lost in thought until Zayne puts his arm around my shoulders. I knew they'd go to a protected zone, but I still felt sad when we said goodbye.
We can visit them whenever we want. Instead of trying to ease the sorrow of farewells, it's better to look forward to the next reunion. For instance, we could ask them to be our tour guide and show us around their home.
When you put it like that, I'm starting to look forward to it. We chat about our dreams for the future as we walk towards the wooden boardwalk. Behind us, the dock, once quiet, welcomes new visitors.
Hello, dear guests. Please try the soursop pear blend. It's our island resort specialty.
It's the weekend after we return to Lincoln City. Zane and I are at home. We're making wind chimes from the fruit shells we brought back.
Hello? Here's a commemorative package from Chirpy Island.
I can't believe the hotel sent us photos from when we first arrived. I almost forgot about those.
Otto is skilled at photography.
Against a backdrop of golden sands and azure waves, I'm standing on my tiptoes with my arms wrapped around Zane's neck. With a gentle smile, he's looking at me. What about these ones? They look like photos of Muji. They use fruit shells to make little figures of us.
Back then, it always carried these around like they were their treasures. Now they're our souvenirs.
I didn't expect our birdie to like you so much. They were scared of you at first. Doesn't this remind you of the cat from the cafe we visit all the time? I remember the first time it saw you, it was a little scared to come close. But after that, every time you showed up, it would curl up on your lap and start purring.
Besides the cat, someone else also wanted to run away when she first saw me.
Yeah, I thought I encountered a snowman. But I deliberately draw out my words. Under Zane's amused gaze, I lunge forward and bury my face in his chest. In this heat, a snowman is exactly what I need.
You don't need one during the winter.
In winter, it'll be my turn to keep you warm. The fruit shell wind chimes by the window tinkle in the night breeze, their gentle sounds carrying summer memories as they flow throughout the room. According to several research articles, incubating eggs requires maintaining a constant temperature. Fortunately, we have an incubator that regulates the parameters and an automatic egg turner. What do you think? Will our birdie be energetic or calm once they hatch? Why? I can't believe an egg just called us noisy. When Muji hatched, they couldn't even open their eyes, but they already knew how to open their mouth for food. Because domesticated birds see humans as their parents? Ahem, that's only because you put the cookies right next to my mouth. Not a lot of time has passed, yet Fuji can already flap their wings and fly. No wonder you cupped them in your hands and brought them back to the nest. That could be considered their first elevator ride, right? I also take the elevator often. If we add all the milk tea you've drank, that amount could also circle the entire Earth. Zane, look! Ignore the text. The package has already been opened. Don't tell me you studied forensic science too. The birdie we raised is surprisingly resourceful. I never expected our little genius to be neat even when opening packages. Fuji looks pleased. They want you to share the fruits of their labor. Is it really that sour? Your eyebrows are scrunched up.